Yo, it's your boy. Listen to him. Welcome to the Cornermen Radio. I got my man Barzini online. Barzini, you there?
What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Hey, Jesse, what's
Kell
up, man?
Brook.
Welcome to the Cornermen Radio, bro. I'm sorry for the delay, bro. We had a little mishap
It's all right.
and technical difficulties and whatnot. But
It's all right, man.
yeah, congratulations on your fight, first of all, bro.
Yeah, congratulations,
Thank you. Well,
Jesse.
we still haven't signed it, but it seems that it's going in that direction.
Oh, it's not a signed deal yet?
It's not signed yet. Everything we seem to agree on everything, and so I would say the fight's a go. But I still have to sign the contract. And in boxing and business, nothing's for sure until it's signed on the dotted line. But besides that, if the fight's a go, as we think it should be, we're ready to come back out to the United States with two titles, with the IBF World title and the WBO. There's no doubt in my mind that I will come back two-time title holder.
And if you ever listen to the Cornerman Radio, I've been saying that you're going to take this. And my co-host, Barzini, he said, nah. He said, Kell Brook got that one. I got to throw him under the bus because he threw me under the bus with Granado.
Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good, man. This is business,
Yo,
and
Jesse,
that we
man,
have people on our side.
What's up,
sorry for cutting you off. You can go ahead and say what you was going to say.
No.
I was just saying that, that's the way the business is. As long as you enjoy the fight, you tune in. That's what's important. Your boy will prove you wrong, and I will come back with that IBF and WBO World title. I'm gonna whoop some ass out there.
Jesse, man, I'm really glad that you came on today. Thank you for coming on our show. But I really congratulations on winning the WBO title, dog.
Thank you, man. Thank you. A lot of people doubted that we would come out with the victory, just as doubts will be always in the back of their mind. Unfortunately, I've been known to be the underdog when I became world champion back in 2014. I was known to be the underdog 2015. I was known to be the underdog 2016. And 2013 as well. And but listen up, we're still here. And we're a two-division world champion. So no matter what, I prove people wrong, and I come to perform. And we look forward to the future. Unfortunately, we are in a similar career as Juan Manuel Marquez was. We have to really prove our point for some reason and beat the shit out of all these fighters that we continue to face.
Well, it's funny
That's the only thing. And I hope that after I beat the shit out of this guy, I will be considered the best pound for pound fighter, at least in the top 5. You know what I mean?
No.
Then,
To me, if you beat Kell Brook, I'm gonna be like, ain't nobody beating Jessie Vargas. Nobody.
Once I beat him, then. Once I beat him, get ready to say that. And everybody else tuning in. That's just what it is.
I never saw that. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I never saw that warrior instinct in you before, like when you fought Sadam Ali, and like you were more of a boxer, like, and then you went to knock heads off. Like, was that the game plan, or was that
To what?
When you fought Sadam Ali, you went.
Yeah,
to
was it the game plan? Yeah, of course. I told him to make him quit. I told him to knock him out. And I'm going with the same intentions in this fight because I know what we're up against. I know going into the UK, it's not easy. But hey, we don't leave it up to the judges, and we try to get the knockout. And that's the plan. I know that in the UK, it seems that he has a team that they like to. They feel better than other fighters. They feel better than their opponents. They feel superior to several fighters in the sport. That's shitty. You know what I mean? This is a sport, and we're all equals. We just some work harder than others. Some have more balls than others. Some have more heart. Some have, you know what I mean? So come that night, I'm going to destroy whatever's in front of me. Plain and simple.
I know you still have a little resentment on that Timothy Bradley fight. In your heart of hearts, do you think you knock him out in that last
Without a doubt. Well, you know what? I think so, but I gotta bring it down to the facts. And we would never find out. You know what I mean? I know that the position that he was in when they stopped the fight. If you look at the tape, his hands were literally hitting the floor. They were literally hitting the floor, man. And that's when Pat Russell stepped in. So if he was bent over, hands almost touching the floor, tell me I couldn't hit him with one right hand over the top. In the back of the head, on the ear, wherever it was, on the forehead, he would have been out. But hey, I mean, the facts are that we didn't find out. We didn't get to find out because he stole those 10 seconds away from me. But all he needs was one punch. But it is what it is. This is where we're at. And I have a ton of people supporting me, backing me up. And the only thing we could do is continue to look forward to the future and say fuck any fighters in front of me and take care of business. You know what I mean? I mean, that fight made me who I was today. And thanks to that fight, I knocked out my next opponent. I came back to the real Jessie Vargas that I am. You know what I mean? I came back to the real fighter that has guts, that knows how to brawl, and that is willing to do whatever it takes to beat the guy in front of him. I wasn't like this before. I was nice, and I just came in planning to outbox my opponent, jab him right hand, 1-2, and get out the way, box and move. Now I'm going to destroy and to make sure that no one steals it from me.
Do you give Roger a lot of credit for the boxer that you are?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
I say people.
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, hold on.
I
real quick.
Give my current trainer a lot of credit, Dewey Cooper. And Dewey Cooper learned a lot from Roger Mayweather, and then he created his own style in training. And he's one of the best trainers out there right now. And soon he will be trainer of the year. Mark my words.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to ask you. Because did he train you? He's been training you the past 2 fights?
The past fight. Yeah, from my last camp, that's when we started together. We started together late 2015, and I've been knowing him since I was 8 years old.
That's what's up. Because you gotta. I mean, right now you can see the little confidence in your game. Now you're getting the drop on people with that right hand. You're lining it up and zeroing it in like a marksman, like a shooter. And it's looking good because it's going to be 2 sharpshooters versus each other. You and Kell Brook both going to be trying to drop that right hand on each other. Who's going to get the distance? What's his arm length? Because it's going to be interesting, man. He's a good technician. You know what I mean? You got a great chin. It's going to be an interesting fight, man. Unification fight. That's all we ask for as fans. But
of course, man. I mean, not too many fighters are willing to risk everything, in a fight. You know what I mean? That's just me. I'm willing to fight anybody. And, I mean, I literally just won the world title March of this year. And I'm not making any defenses. I'm going straight into unification fight because I want to collect all the belts. That's just the fighter that I am. And sooner or later, I'll get credit for it.
That's totally some kind of respect.
Man,
now,
how do you feel?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, go ahead, Boxing. I was going to ask him a question, but you could go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask, going into Eddie Hearn territory, the negotiations and everything, I'm just curious, it's pretty much in stone, or there could be a little hiccup, or what's going on? I just came on. I don't know if they asked you that.
Well,
the fight is, it seems like everything's a go, as I said. We just have to sign the contract. We agree to terms. We do know going into UK territory, we do know what's against us. But, all we got to do is knock them out one, or beat them every round convincingly. And maybe, I trust that we're going to have good judging. You know what I mean? But we got to be on it. We got to be alive. We got to stay focused and make sure that no punches slip by.
Yeah.
Yo, Jesse, man, I always when the fight when you and Sadam before it even got set, and I don't know if it was your manager and his manager were going back and forth about territories. You wanted I guess your team wanted a fair shake with territory, and Sadam wanted a fair take. You didn't want it in New York. He didn't want it in your hometown. And
no, he didn't want it in Vegas,
still happened on the East
California,
Coast.
Texas. Yeah, he didn't want it in California, Texas, Washington. I mean, he wanted it on the East Coast, you know. And
okay.
I said, all right, at least it's not New York, you know. But we went out to Washington D.C.
But I was saying to myself that
drive.
if y'all just if you just fight him, and look, it didn't even go to the scorecards. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, yo, man, Jesse can beat him. You know what I mean? He don't have the.
Yeah.
Because what we was hearing back and forth was the territories, and look what happened. You fought him. And you knocked him out. Y'all didn't have to go to the scorecards. That's why that's why I respect you, because Kell Brook, you can do the same shit to him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the territories. I feel like, you know what I mean? Y'all just fight. You don't have to. I know a lot of boxing bad judges in the business, but I feel like, man, if you're confident in yourself, just like you did with the Sadam Ali, I don't think nobody could stop you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Well, that's how we see it. You know, that's how we see it. Of course, we always want a fair opportunity on both sides, you know. Him to have a fair opportunity, myself to have a fair opportunity. We know what we're up against, but we're still taking it. You know what I mean? It's not always fair. And I mean, we've always been on this side where we are not on the, you know, we're the underdogs. But, you know, I've grown up to be like this, you know what I mean? And, you know, all we could do is just come and perform and make sure we beat them.
You feel like you're catching Kell Brook at a good time because his level of opposition lately, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be coming in there now, a world champion. He's been facing, you know, and nothing against like JoJo Dan and the other Canadian dude. Like those are, you know what I'm saying? Those are tough dudes. But you know, he's going to be facing a dangerous guy now. He hasn't faced that since Shawn Porter. What year was that? Somebody refresh me?
That was 2013.
Yeah, I don't know how
was it
Spawn.
okay. It was a while back.
No, sorry. It was 14. Sorry, it was 14. Sorry.
Okay.
And I mean, and you're coming against future Hall of Famer that you knocked down in the 12th round, gained some momentum from that, took out Ali. A lot of people had you as underdog in that fight. Now you're going to the UK. You're catching them at, I think, you know what I mean? You could surprise them. This could be interesting because I don't think a lot of people are like, oh, you know, a lot of people are going to be picking Kell Brook to win.
365? Hang on 1 second. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the way it is, you know. We're in enemy territory, but I mean, I feel that we're, you know, everyone's gonna do their part, and everything's gonna be a mutual agreement.
Yo, Jesse, as another Jesse, why do you spell your name with the I, bro? Why do the
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. We got the boy Jessie Vargas on, man. WBO champion. And might be.
That's one of the. That's a fight we're all looking forward to.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get a lot of answers in the welterweight division. Thurman Porter, Vargas versus Brook. Mm-hmm. You know, Danny's waiting in the wings. Jesse, how'd you feel about Danny calling you out and all that?
Yeah, and he's never called out anybody in boxing, like. And I'm like, damn, that's strange. He's never called anybody out. And I'm from Philly, so I'm like, damn, Danny never called out nobody, but he called out Jessie Vargas. How did you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I feel that, you know, he's a fighter, and, you know, I think that he feels that I'm one of the fighters that is mostly intimidating right now. And, you know, that would be why. But I like it. You know, I like the fight, so we hope that it's a fight that can be done in the near future. And, I mean, after winning the WBO and IBF World title, it's even a bigger opportunity because I want all the belt. You know, it's even a bigger fight, and it makes a lot of sense.
Mm. Hey, Jesse, did you capture the WBO at 140, right?
I captured the WBA at 140 and then the WBO at 147.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on.
Who you think, besides yourself, who you think is the best welterweight now since Manny and Floyd is out of the wing now, retired? Besides yourself.
Everybody thinks Brooks, man.
It's up for the taking. So whoever has 2 belts in the division soon will be known as the best welterweight in the division, and that will be me.
Tim Cousins, you there, bro?
Tim.
We got.
Yeah, I'm here, guys.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Tim. Yeah, what's up, kid? You got any questions for Jessie Vargas?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's been touched on yet, but I don't know. I see it as a huge mismatch and a joke, but I want to get your opinion on it. I don't know if it's just rumors, but what I'm seeing online is a lot of sites are confirming it's a deal in place between Mayweather and Conor McGregor September 17th in Las Vegas.
Good question, bro.
Yeah, I think that it's a fight that can be made. You know, it's a fight that would sell. So the only problem is that the UFC wouldn't want a UFC fighter of theirs that makes so much money and is so relevant in the sport to be knocked out by Floyd Mayweather, because they would lose all the credibility that they have. You know.
Hey, Jesse, I don't know if you heard. Shane Mosley did an interview on the Boxing Voice, and he said the reason why Kell Brook didn't fight Diego Chavez on your stable is because Shane Mosley, fighter in a lower division, broke his ribs. Did you hear about that in sparring?
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know that, but I guess that might be why.
Yeah, there's a guy in the 130, in the 30 division, and he broke Kell Brook's ribs.
But then again, he didn't fight him again. So, you know, either that or he saw it as an intimidating fight. Why didn't he fight him?
No, I was saying the reason why I was asking you that on my point is that he's getting hurt by little guys. So if that's the case, you fighting him would be a huge mistake, you know what I mean? Fighting you.
Yeah.
Because if he get hurt by Shane Mosley guys at 130 in the 130 division, then damn. You know what I'm saying? Imagine what Jessie Vargas might do in the ring.
Yeah, man.
So
Go ahead.
No, I was just probably seeing if that weighed over your head, but you said you never even heard it. And thing.
No, I didn't hear that. But you know, the mistake was committed already. You know, they took the fight and now you know, I'm just gonna collect those belts. You know what I mean? 2 of them come September, August or September. So I look forward to it, man. You know what I mean?
So it's the fight's gonna go down in either August or September. Is what?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, excellent, man.
And I'm on top of the division and top 5 in the pound list.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad that you made it.
I hope that they give me credit. Then Rafael, but hopefully finally he can give me some credit. And you know, everybody else
gonna be on.
They can do it on balance.
You would always.
It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on HBO, right?
I believe so. I think they're still figuring that out now, but it should be on HBO. I hope so. I mean, I fought on HBO several times.
Are you?
Bro, I've been.
You're still with Top Rank, right?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they negotiated for me, and everything's you know, everything went negotiations went great, so we're ready.
Yeah, man, I can see the smile on Bob's face when you won that WBO championship, man. Bob Arum had the biggest smile on his face. He was proud of you, man.
Oh yeah, man. Bob's my guy, man. Bob's my guy. You know, I'm real close with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good.
Jesse, man, I meant to ask you, man. You said you asked for the credit, right? You said to ask for, I hope people give you credit, right? And I noticed Ellie Setback was always interviewing you, and he doesn't even highly rate Kell Brook, so you think people will give you the credit if you beat Kell Brook? Because there's a lot of guys on the
Yeah.
Ellie setback is not giving
No one wants to fight him.
any credit
No one wants to fight.
to Kell Brook. They saying Brandon Rios, Robert Garcia, Ellie setback, all of them feels like Kell Brook ain't nothing. So
I don't believe
that's
that.
some bullshit,
I think
man.
that,
Come on.
Yeah. I don't think that they feel that he's not very good. I just think that they do feel that he hasn't faced known names in the sport. You know what I mean?
No, I'll tell you that
he's
the
a good
truth.
fighter.
The truth of the matter is, boxing's a business and it's politics, and he's got Eddie Hearn, and Jessie Vargas is the only one. Danny wasn't going to go over there. Maybe he would if they offered him a significant amount of money. Thurman and Porter are working in there. But Kell Brook really had nobody to fucking fight that was a name for a minute. Now it's a timing thing, and now it's perfect time for you to go over
it's
there.
Just no one wants to travel to the UK.
But you can't take nothing away from Kell Brook. You got to be blind to see. Have you watched Kell
No,
Brook fight?
I'm just saying there's a lot of people just not looking at him, giving him the credit. So I was just wanted to know. I just hope if Jesse does win the fight, like he said, give him the credit in the world, because I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear people saying in the media not giving Jessie Vargas the credit. And he beat the guy who's undefeated.
How's he not going to get credit going across the pond?
But I'm saying a lot of people in America don't respect Kell Brook. So it's me and hardcore fans might say Kell Brook might be the real deal, but there's a lot of people in, say, I don't know, like maybe in a lot of worlds, and the casual fans might not say Kell Brook, or the Latino fan base might not say Kell Brook is the real deal, because Robert Garcia is one of the best trainers. So to hear him say that, and Brandon Rios and Ellie Setback, to hear these guys say that, like, Kell Brook ain't really nothing, everybody could beat him, I'm like, how? You know what I'm saying? So I want to see that Jesse does get the credit.
Kell Brook's a slow type of fighter, though, man.
Oh, you just went on your own rant there.
No, because I just want him to, like he said, man, I want him to get his credit, you know what I mean? So I don't want to hear no Dan Raphael saying, yo, Jesse ain't the best.
I want to revisit one moment, bro. Because, like you said, you weren't the type to speak up. And then when you actually spoke up against Bradley, because this is the fight that I actually thought that you deserve a rematch for. Like, the ref calls time. You feel like the towel's thrown in. You're jumping around like you're the victor. You know what I mean? And then you find out that the ref just called it by accident. And that has to be, like, the most heartbreaking, like your emotions must have been through the roof that day. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. But it is what it is, and we continue to look forward to
shit worked out for him anyways. He wanted to go to UK and make a paycheck. Big boy paycheck.
That's when you decided to step in with the press conference, though. And I didn't think that was that bad of a move. Like, you know, because you deserve that rematch. You know what?
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm saying,
go ahead.
You're gonna get the Bradley. I mean, would you? No, I can't even ask you that because it's not even right. Because I know you're focused on Brook, but I don't even think you would want the Brad. If you beat Brook, why would you even want the Bradley fight? You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, he is on HBO. He is on HBO, though, so it's like, you know, with the politics and shit could be limited.
Yeah.
But,
you know, we all know, I mean, Bradley doesn't really sell, but I'm still willing to take up the fight, knock his ass out, and then just finish what I started, and that way I can shut him up and then just keep my career going.
Mm-hmm. We cut you off before when you said without a doubt your emotions were going through the roof, right? Like, what were you going to say?
I mean, no, it's just that they were going. I mean, it was just it was a tough night. You know what I mean? It wasn't easy to get through that. because I wasn't happy with my performance, one, and even though I wasn't happy with it, I was able to find the punch that I was looking for in the last 2 rounds. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot in that fight, and even though I do feel that I got the knockout, and that's why he stopped it. It is what it is. I look back and there's nothing we could say to find out what results it could have had or what results it was. You know what I mean? He did stop it. He didn't stop it. He was confused. He wasn't confused. Whatever it was, it was just all bad for me.
I can't imagine.
He got lucky.
Like, I can't imagine. That's like the scorecard being
I was watching.
wrong.
The right hand was there all night, but you just came up. Now that you're at 147, you got power. Like you must feel good. It must, you know what I mean? You found your weight class because all of a sudden, pop. Because we've seen Sadam Ali.
Camp was the worst it's ever been. And that night I was burnt. I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. I saw the openings, but I couldn't take them. I couldn't take them on. The time I had seen them, and wanted to trigger my body to throw a punch, it was gone. It's just it was the worst camp of my fucking life. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. We continue to look forward, and now we just look forward for better things, and we learn from it.
Bro,
look at us now. You know what I mean?
But and I think once you got that loss off your record anyway, and people act like a Tim Bradley loss or something. Tim Bradley's A+ fighter. He went toe-to-toe with Pacquiao a couple times. Like whether you want to say he's boring or not, he beat Marquez. Like Bradley,
he's an A-class fighter. He's an A-class fitter. You gotta give him credit. When credit is deserved, you gotta give him credit. But we all know what happened that night.
But Brook is going to be the biggest guy. Brook is going to be the biggest guy you face, right? Have you faced any? Because Brook is really like.
No, I faced much bigger guys, taller guys, bigger.
No, but I'm saying I'm saying not in sparring or anything. I'm saying like fight night.
Yeah, fight night. I faced bigger guys than him. He's actually small.
Cool.
Compared to the guys that I've been against,
He's a big 147 pounder though, right? He is, man.
He's a natural welterweight,
Yeah, he's a natural welterweight. He looks to me like he looks to me like he looks to me like one of the bigger welterweights in the game right now. And I'm just saying, to rehydrate, he does, man.
I think one of the bigger welterweights is Victor Ortiz.
Him too.
Victor Ortiz is much bigger than him, but he's a natural welterweight. That's what it is. I don't see him to be very big, nor use his size against his opponents.
Have you ever, I've been watching you for a while, man, but I never really seen you rock. Like, you've been, I know, it happens, but that's the interesting part about this, because Brook, you know what I'm saying? We've been seeing him just take out opponents. So if you bring him into deep waters and start landing that right like you were against Ali, man, this fight's going to be real interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to land the right hands and we're going to clip him and, we're going to hurt him. He's never been hit the way I'm going to hit him.
Talk that shit, Jesse.
What do you think about the Porter? What do you think about him versus Porter? That fight.
Like, it doesn't matter that I could take a punishment. I'm not planning on taking any punishment. Okay. I'm planning on winning a clear decision. Winning a clear fight and eventually breaking him down to the point where I knock him out. That's how I see the fight playing. What I think about him and Shawn, I thought that Shawn had the wrong game plan, and I wasn't expecting Brook to hug him all night. He wasn't expecting that, and you didn't let him fight in the inside. And the inside game is Porter's game.
Yeah, man.
Jesse,
hey,
you know what you need to do after that, bro? Rock one of those WWJD shirts and say, "What would Jesse do?"
Let's do it.
That's funny. That's funny, man. Is anything else you want to get out to your fans, Jesse?
Now I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Follow me on Instagram, Jessie Vargas _ on Twitter, Jessie _ Vargas JB. And thank you for